Who are you? What do you want?
In every shadow, something listens, waiting for the moment you turn off the light. Welcome to Whispers Beyond the Light.
They say when something knocks at your door past midnight, you should never knock back. I didn't believe that. My name's Daniel. I live alone, or at least I used to think I did. In a decaying apartment complex built sometime in the 60s, the kind of place where the walls breathe and the air always smells faintly of rust and rain. The neighbors? I never really saw them. The hallways were quiet, too quiet, especially after 3 a.m. The first time it happened was on a Thursday, 3:33 in the morning. 3 perfectly spaced knocks, soft, deliberate, like someone waiting politely. I froze in bed, staring at the shadow of my door through the dim light of the street lamp outside. I thought maybe it was the wind. Maybe someone got the wrong apartment. So, I ignored it. But the next night, it happened again. Same time, same sound. And that's when the fear started to sink in.
For the next week, the knocking returned. Always at 3:33 a.m. Never earlier, never later. It became part of my nights, like an alarm set by something that didn't need sleep. I tried to rationalize it. Maybe it was the pipes expanding. Maybe an animal trapped in the walls. But one night, I pressed my ear against the door and felt it. Someone or something was actually on the other side. I lived on the 5th floor, and beyond that door was nothing but a sealed emergency shaft, walled up years ago. There was no hallway. No one could stand out there. That realization hit me harder than the fear. I stayed up all night after that, staring at the door, waiting for the next knock. And when it finally came, I made the mistake that changed everything. I knocked back 3 times. The reply came instantly. 3 harder knocks. Like it had been waiting for me to answer. The next day, I bought a cheap motion camera and set it facing the door. I wanted to prove I wasn't losing my mind. That night, I sat in front of it, camera recording, lights off, only the sound of my own breathing. 3:33 came. My hand trembled as I reached out to knock back. But before I touched the door, something knocked first, 3 times. Like it already knew my rhythm, like it could read my thoughts. I whispered, "Who's there?" Then something slid under the door. A slip of yellowed paper, folded neatly, with a faint scent of dust and mold. I unfolded it and saw a single sentence written in shaky black ink. "Don't knock back again." The handwriting looked like mine. I didn't sleep that night. I just sat there, staring at the note, wondering how it got there. At dawn, I checked the footage. The video showed me sitting in the dark, facing the door. At 3:33, the knocking began. I watched myself lean forward, eyes fixed, whispering something. But then, the camera caught movement from the other side. The door slowly opened, but not inward. It opened outward, into a hallway that shouldn't exist. And standing there was me.
Same clothes, same face, but the eyes were wrong. Darker, hollow, almost curious. That version of me leaned forward, placed the paper under the door, and whispered, "Don't knock back again." Then it smiled and shut the door. The footage ended there. But now, every night at 3:33, the knocking has stopped. Instead, I hear my own voice whispering through the door, asking to be let in. Slow, calm, almost whispering. The whispers never fade, they only follow. If you've listened this far, you've already invited them in. Subscribe before the next knock.